Hello everyone and welcome back to another AFK journey video. In this video we're going to be doing a complete Labyrinth attempt, trying to make it to as high as we can, because in the previous videos we've uploaded we've gotten pretty lucky with our set of crests, but we always began the video when we were on the later floors, maybe floor 14 or beyond. And today I wanted to do it from the beginning. Now, based on all of my experience, what is really important is you want to always pick in the early game those buffs which will help you get more pure crystals towards the end. So like, for example, money jar and things related to that will be really important. In the early game I just use my iron nuke team. You shouldn't have too much difficulty in clearing these earlier stages, and honestly even up until the boss there shouldn't be too much difficulty. And it will just come down to picking the right options each time you're offered something. Okay, and yeah, so I'm going to go for the options for bonus pure crystals unless I get a relic, which is going to be key for our comp. So the key relics for our comp are sanctuary, relics to get shielding related crests, and also speedy recovery can get health shield, and I think any fortitude or maybe even physical magical defense relics. Those are the ones we're going to be targeting, but the priority is definitely sanctuary relics, and you need to earn enough pure crystals so that later on you will be able to refresh your crest choice each time. And yeah, okay, here we're definitely going to choose sanctuary over speedy recovery, but both of these are good options, basically number 1 and number 2 options in my opinion. And it isn't really just about the effect that they provide, like the stats they give you, it's just about the crest which can unlock from them. And you can begin getting the epic yellow quality crest as soon as you even have 4-star upgrade on these relics. And okay, now here we could go into the fit store, or we could get more pure crystals. The problem with the fit store, I mean, it can be good if we can pick up a sanctuary relic, but the pure crystals in my opinion seems like a better choice, and later on we will be able to spend them to do a lot of things with them. So the pure crystals are going to help you build up your comp really effectively. Another good option that you might see offered to you are different additional buffs you can sometimes obtain. For example, sometimes it offers you in a crest selection you get to have 4 choices instead of 3, which can be good. Already we have a lot of pure crystals saved up, which is good. If we could get an buff like the money jar, we're going to be in really good shape. What money jar does is it gives you 20% of your current pure crystals each time you enter a floor. And sometimes you can even pick it up in the early stages, like even floor 3. And then you will be able to generate so many pure crystals, you'll have no issue ever buying anything. We got guard here, which is not bad, and we can refresh it if we want. But over here, we don't want the attack speed as much. The energy cycle is not bad, and damage resistance is a little bit weird because they need to take such a high amount of damage for it to trigger. I think I'm gonna refresh here looking for something maybe better. Okay, I think we'll go for lasting shield because we're gonna go for a shield related comp, and that is more important. Like these other things, guarding force, you're not going to win through defenses alone. You're only going to be able to win or get a really high floor clear with the shield related crest. So your whole idea and your whole like choices up until the end should be based on the fact that hopefully in the future you will be able to get one of those shield related crests. And so shield related crests are the ones you should always be picking. Like converting the extra shielding into healing is good for our team. Okay, nice. And always choose the W rewards unless maybe it's not a great relic set that you want, but definitely for sanctuary that is really good for us. It is unfortunate that we don't have any money jar or anything offered to us to increase our pure crystals, but that will be the case sometimes. And we have saved up quite a lot from the floors that we've attempted, and here we will be able to do a refresh if we don't get a great option off the bat. But because it's only our first 1-star upgrade, it's unlikely we're going to get anything amazing. Here, first rewards, yeah, we don't want any of these. These are all pretty bad, so I'm gonna go for the refresh. And nothing amazing here. 100 energy when dealing critical strike. energy is useful, or reduce the damage received by 15%. Yeah, I think we're going to go for Healing Twilight, because we're definitely going to be running a lot of healers and support in our team. And nice, we get another Sanctuary Relic offered. As you can tell, we have so many Pure Crystals, and this is going to be a really powerful position for you to be in, because it means each time you get an upgrade of these, you're going to be able to refresh, looking for those key crests you want. You won't always need to refresh, you might get it on the first 3, but by refreshing it increases your choices to 6 from 3, so it's a big way to increase your odds of getting what you want. Okay, 2 stars. And Rebound Shield, yeah. Rebound Shield, I honestly want to pick it up, because we could refresh for Verdant Shield, but we could also refresh and get something worse than this. And I'm telling you, Rebound Shield is a very viable way of clearing to higher floors. And in the beginning of your Labyrinth run, in my opinion, your only goal should be clearing to floor 17. If you clear to floor 17 on the early, like soon after reset, you're almost guaranteed a top 20 spot in Labyrinth. Going to floor 20 is only if you get the perfect combo. Here we're definitely going to go for the Fit Store. We're not a big fan of the potential relic set. So, and we have a lot of Pure Crystals to spend. Hopefully we can get another Sanctuary, Speedy Recovery, Fortitude. Okay, we got the Fortitude. Yeah, we're gonna definitely go for double crystals, because it costs 75, but it will double, I guess, however much we have left after that, which is 150, so it should double to 300, so this is just gonna be free crystals for us. Yeah, so those are the things, and this is also why saving crystals early game, if you get, you can even encounter this in a floor and get it for free, and then that is going to be really valuable. We'll go for the Fortitude here, and I guess go for the potential as well. And I don't know if I'm going to refresh here. It's only a 1-star upgrade, but Final Block. Yeah, we're going to go for Final Block. This will give us more shielding. And I don't know if we can get anything much better than this for right now. And Random Relic. I don't know if I want to do Random Relic, because it's a little bit expensive, number 1. Number 2, it could be anything. And I don't even know if you can refresh this. We're definitely going to go for potential. Let's see if we can get something decent, or will we think about refreshing? Energy, yeah. We'll go for the energy, energy Tide. That has much more like momentum and potential than dominance, because it can happen every 3 seconds, and if you're healed up and shielded up, you should be able to continuously trigger the energy Tide. I'm not going to refresh here because I don't know how good the crests are that can be offered from the potential series. We have enough Pure Crystals. I mean, if we get offered a money jar, then I'm going to regret buying this, because then we'll have less Pure Crystals to get value off of that, but I think we should go for this. Let's see. Okay, nice. We'll go for the Sanctuary, and really good. Oh, I got confused. I thought it would give me a crest, but it gave me a relic, and then I should have went for it, because we want to definitely look. Our odds of getting something useful like Speedy Recovery, Sanctuary, maybe even Fortitude are pretty high. But as you can tell, we've picked up pretty good crests from Sanctuary and even Fortitude so far. And trust me on the Speedy Recovery point, because last run we did, last week when we uploaded a Labyrinth video, we got Health Shield off of Speedy Recovery. Unlucky we got the Guard Relic here. I kind of want to go for the Freezing Warning here. Grants control immunity to allied heroes whose HP ratio. I don't know if control is really how we're going to be dying in the later floors. I think buying more time with stun seems pretty good. So I'll go for Freezing Warning. And I could refresh here. Okay, we have enough. I'm going to refresh just to check. Maybe there's some great crests we can get from this. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of these relics here, Guard. They usually don't give anything shield related in the crests. When dealing damage, allied range heroes knock back enemies within 3 tiles and immobilize them. Yeah, we're going to go for Blown Away. Crowd control is really important for surviving longer. Definitely Blessing Gate here. The Resurrection Potion is, in my opinion, kind of a bait, because one revive is not going to change anything. Like, if you're not able to clear floor 17, for example, whether you can have one revive or not, it isn't going to change anything of your flow. So it's much more important to try and go for things which will increase the number of relics you can get, like decreasing the cost of items in the fit store. So it has been a little bit of a strange run so far. Nothing too amazing. I think I'm going to just go for pure crystals here because the potential is not terrible, but and we do have quite a lot of pure crystals. It's possible that we won't need the pure crystal gate, and just from the relic gate it will be enough. Okay, we'll go for this, but we're playing it a little bit close here. And what do we get off of this? Soul Blessing, deploy. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. If you can get Soul Blessing, it will increase your odds of finding your specific crest by much. So now we're gonna, hopefully we have a wilder slot here. We're gonna get this reward, and now we're gonna be really well set up. If we can get one more Sanctuary Relic, we're gonna have a 3-star upgrade. We should hopefully be able to find Verdant Shield, and then we have a real good chance of clearing floor 17 in Labyrinth, and maybe even higher than that. Maybe even floor 20, depending on if we can get 2 more really top tier crests. Okay, but this one is a really good reward to have, having that extra slot. Really good. Now, this is a really difficult decision because you usually always want to go for double your rewards, but in this situation, the guarantee on the Sanctuary Relic, we cannot pass it up because there's no guarantee we're going to be offered it in the fit store or on any other floor. So you need to get your guarantee here. We're gonna have 4 different crests to choose from in the activation, and we will be able to refresh it as well. But now we have to be really smart. Okay, they're actually dealing a lot of damage to me because of thorns. You need to watch out for enemy thorns. Even when you're above floor 10 of the difficulty 15 Labyrinth, they do get a little bit difficult, so they can kill you. But then you can retry the stage if things go badly. So this is our chance, guys, but we have to be really careful about refreshing. We're definitely refreshing here. I mean, second defense is not good enough, and it is pure shielding, and we have 4 different crests available. It is a 3-star upgrade. We should be getting better than this. This might be our final chance to get something amazing. We got the health shield. Okay. Beautiful. No Verdant Shield yet, but like I told you guys, and this is why we picked up earlier this key one, the Rebound Shield, because Rebound Shield is kind of like a budget version of Verdant Shield, because it still deals true damage, equal to a percentage of the lost shield value, and then if you do not get offered Verdant Shield, it is your next best option, because we're still going to get a lot of shielding with all of our different shield crests, and we're going to get the reflect damage. So that is a really good thing, and that's probably the takeaway message from this video. If you get ever offered Rebound Shield, always pick it up, because you're not guaranteed to get Verdant Shield, and Verdant Shield is more difficult to find. Go for the fit store here, definitely more value. And yeah, we're gonna pick up obtain additional relic ×1 of the same type upon clearing the floor. It is a pretty tempting, it's a pretty tempting bonus to get. Because now when we're clearing the higher floors, the problem is you really want relic rewards early. Like, we're right at the end of our run. But that being said, from clearing the boss, we're gonna get 2 relics. This will give us an additional up to 3, which can make a difference. And then each floor after that will give us 1 relic. And if we get 2 of it, it will be a guaranteed upgrade. So I think we have to buy this. And now it's really awkward because I want to get the Fortitude relic, but we can't buy both. And we're really running low on pure crystals. You know what we could... Okay, because we have this new upgrade, the relic rewards, and it will happen 2 times. If a Fortitude relic will drop, or do we go for potential, just gain a guaranteed value? I think we'll go for the potential here. I'm not really happy about it, and we're not refreshing here no matter what, because we need to save pure crystals to refresh for if we get another Sanctuary relic crest. I think Fighting Spirit is more valuable than Energy Cycle, although Energy Cycle is not bad either. Or even Howling Terror for crowd control. But I think we have a setup that we're going to want as much, like, casting our skills repeatedly. So I think we're gonna go for the all-out energy and fighting spirit. I think that is what we're gonna go for. And yeah, as you can tell, we've already run out of pure crystals. So if you can get those income items for pure crystals early, it will make a difference in your run for sure. Okay, now for the boss, I don't know what we need to do, but normally I just run my single target damage dealers and it should work out fine for you. Yeah. Odie and Coco placement is awkward. Odie should be in the back because Odie has really long range. He doesn't need to be close to the front. Coco always needs to get a bit to the front. Okay guys, so I think we have a pretty good setup. I'm excited about how this run is going to go. We haven't picked up Verdant Shield, but we have the Health Shield, we have the Rebound Shield, and that can be enough even to clear the floor 20, and that is what we're going to try to do. And we've picked up really, let's see what we get here. We get the guard, triple guard. I mean, it's okay, not terrible. And this should, oh, this is only going to be one upgrade. We're going to need one more guard relic to get a further upgrade. Now, I'm not going to refresh here because I think I need to save it for something more important. 3 seconds into battle, sacrifice a 10% of each allied current HP, reduce all enemy. Yeah, we're going to go for this for sure. Because this will allow us to kill the more difficult floors a lot more easily. So we have a pretty decent setup, guys. We have very limited pure crystals, as you can tell, only enough to refresh one more shop, and we'll probably be saving that for a sanctuary relic upgrade. Okay, now we're gonna go for our supportive team composition, which is just going to be the really awkward thing about our team is that it. And what do we want? I think we want to go for the haste, maybe. We cannot get the factional synergy unless we like run Iron, but I don't think Iron is as good. And I think we're just gonna go for this. I don't think we need the Lucius here, honestly. We'll have the shielding from Coco as well. Oh wow. They destroyed the Haven. Okay, we'll swap out the Haven. We will go for the Lucius instead.
At your service.
Yeah, the thing is we don't have the shielding from the beginning of the fight. It will rely on us healing up enough, and that can take a little bit of time, and especially against this opponent lineup with all the sets who deal massive nuke damage right at the beginning of the fight. They all jumped on Haywin, right? Because she was my only Wilder faction hero. So that was why Haywin was just not working there. Okay, but that's fine. We get it clear. Let's see what we drop here. Sanctuary, nice, and we get the double on stage. So this is we're gonna refresh here unless we get something amazing off the first shot. Oathkeeper's shield is not enough. It's fine. Like, definitely nothing here is bad, but with the 4-star upgrade, this is where we're using our final set of 25 pure crystals. We're looking for Verdant Shield or like a really powerful shield related crest. Okay, Sanctuary Force, I don't think I want to go for that. I don't know. And Storm's Eye is really awkward because we're not going to be running Control and deal additional true damage equal to 3% of maximum HP. The effect can be triggered once for each. I don't think that's how we're going to be able to win this because we're going to try to win through shielding. So I think we're going to go for Sanctuary Force just to gain massive vitality. We have 80 vitality, it will double to 160, and that will increase the effectiveness of our heals and shields. I think we need to go for that. So this is an example that we didn't get offered amazing crest from the Sanctuary Relic series, but still we did get the health shield, and that hopefully will be enough in order for us to do really well here. Maybe I want to go for the Cascade spell onto Haywin. Okay, let's see how it works. The enemy has a really tanky team, but we're gonna try to kill through the rebound shield, maybe. Might not work. They have so much. Yeah, this is gonna be difficult to clear because without Verdant Shield, we're not dealing with damage. It's only up to the enemies, like our shielding reflecting onto them. So this is probably the most difficult stage we could have encountered for our composition. Okay, we'll try Smokey of our own. And I guess get rid of the OD and go for the Arden Carolina. Yeah, I think this would be the best team. Like, when Smokey's blue aura comes off, that should be the damage we need just to finish the people off. But as you can tell, this is a very annoying team to deal with. And, oh no, they're not in a good position for the blue aura. It's not hitting everyone, but now it is hitting most of the enemies. So it's just going to be the Luciuses now. We should be able to finish them off in time. We have 50 seconds left on the clock. Also, Smokey gives the haste and attack buff to increase the damage from our Arden and Carolina, so that probably also made the difference. Yeah, so really awkward and funny stage. Eye of the Storm would have been amazing here, like we would have shredded through it, but I didn't think that would help us in the higher floor. So already we've cleared floor 17, and you could stop here and probably guarantee a top 20 spot. And if you clear floor 18, it is basically always top 20, even if you clear it later on in the week. So let's go for this. Now here we're going to go back to our other team composition, and I guess we're just going to go for the vitality and the healing. I guess go for the Thorin and just go for our full support lineup that we have over here. And Lucius will be the final. Do we even want Lucius? I'm thinking honestly maybe just go for Iron and go for Haven, and then at least we get a factional synergy here, and I think this will still get a lot of shielding. We just have to survive it. Yeah, the problem is, and this is going to be the issue, surviving the initial blows of the opponent. So I think we can't run Iron. We're going to run Coco or something. Yeah, give up on the faction synergy because, and Thorin can survive the initial blows because he can come back to life, but you don't have your shield set up until you're healing massively. So when Haven's first ultimate goes off, then our shielding is basically going to be unmatched, and the rebound shield should just kill everyone. Right? The rebound shield, because they're going to be attacking us. The problem is they're not dealing enough damage to us. So they're not getting enough damage reflected to them from the rebound shield. Imagine if we had Verdant Shield here. We would be and the problem is they have a lot of sustain because of the Rowan. So now it is wearing off because Rowan basically he wears off when his potions are out of stock. We can't heal as much. But I think again we're gonna have to go for like the crowd control oriented team. If I knew that we were gonna have to do so much of our Iron Nuke type team, I would have picked the Eye of the Storm. That would have been better for us. Okay guys, I was not able to clear that final floor, but still a 17 floor clear is definitely not bad. Even though that was not an amazing run, we tried our best and we tried to focus on the strategies in order to get a potential floor 20 clear. And even though we didn't manage to do that, getting the floor 17 clear, I'm telling you guys, if you can do it soon after reset, you are almost guaranteed a top 20 placement, because the only way to beat this is someone who can do a floor 18 or above floor 20 clear, which is really difficult to do. There's a big difficulty spike between floor 17 and 18, and because we've done it early on in the week, we probably will not be booted out of the ranking. I doubt that over 20 people will get a floor 18 or above clear. It is very difficult to do that. So this is something you can always shoot for, and even if you can't do it like on the Monday, if you do it on Tuesday, Wednesday, you can still get a top 50 easily spot in the Labyrinth, and there's not a big difference in terms of the reward. So that's basically what I wanted to talk about in today's video and show you like a full playthrough. This is normally what I'm shooting for, floor 17 clear, and we weren't able to go beyond that, but it doesn't really matter because floor 17 should be enough for that top 20 maximum ranking spot. So anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. That is going to be it for this one, and I will hopefully see all of you in the next video. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe because we upload daily AFK journey videos. But until the next video everyone, thank you for watching and peace out for now.